Hello travelers! As the seasons get cooler and snow begins to fall, you may start dreaming of summer and spending time on the beach. Well, as luck would have it, while the slight tilt in Earth's orbit might mean that air gets cooler and leaves turn orange in the northern hemisphere, in the southern hemisphere it means that springtime is only just beginning. If you're ready to make your beach lounging fantasy a reality, then it's time to head down to Brazil, where beach season is starting to ramp up. And to pique your interest, we've made a list of the top 10 beaches in Brazil, so you can see the tropical paradise you are missing out on. But before we start the list, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so that you won't miss any of our future travel videos. Welcome to Tenzi's Travel. I'm Julia and this is our list of the top 10 beaches in Brazil. Number 10. Ilha do Amor, Alto do Chão. Grab a coconut water or your choice of beer and find a shady spot to set up your hammock. Relax and let yourself forget the hustle and the bustle of your mundane life and escape to the chillest beach you can find in the Brazilian heat. Welcome to Ilha do Amor. Meaning Love Island, this charmingly nicknamed Caribbean of the Amazon is the epitome of good vibes. While not technically an island, this peninsular paradise is a mystical stretch of glistening sand located on the coast of the rustic town Alto do Chão. This truly secluded getaway is only for the true adventurer, for the only way to access this hippie haven is either by swimming or canoe, though that hard work will surely pay off as Alto do Chão vows to give you one of the most intimate vacation experiences yet. Don't expect any fancy resorts here, for the true appeal of this quaint town is the rustic, naturalistic feel that attracts all sorts of hippies and nature lovers. Luckily for you, the low tide season is right now, meaning you can enjoy wading through peaceful waters just as long as you don't disturb the native stingrays. Number 9. Maragoji Beach, Maragogi. Marvelous sparkling pools of water can be found scattered here on Maragoji Beach in Maragogi, Alagoas. Maragogi has much to offer to any nature-seeking beachgoer. Known for its astounding coral reefs, many people come to Maragogi to take tours to the naturally formed gales. During low tide, these naturally formed pools of water are perfect to explore with a rented boat. If you've ever wanted to snorkel or even scuba dive with your friends, you've come to the right place. Allow yourself to be struck by the coral reefs and life found here. Many fish will swim directly up to you, allowing you to get a uniquely close and personal experience with the creatures here. With fine sand perfect to take a stroll on, and swaying coconut trees, the only thing holding Maragogi back from being higher on our list is the fact that due to its popularity, it can get a little crowded and cluttered. Still a great destination, keep it in mind when planning to visit. On the bright side, Maragogi offers a tour directly to another similarly magical beach, Porto Di Galinhas. Number 8. Jericho Beach, Jericho di Jericho. Next on our list is another remote relaxation location. Prepare for another journey because getting here is no easy feat. You're going to need to travel via dune buggy to seek comfort in the gentle waves of Praia di Jericoacoara's waters. Along with swimming, you may find yourself enjoying activities like wave and windsurfing. Take a tour from the west to east coast to visually appreciate the majesty of its crystalline waters and sun-cast dunes. Just remember that this area is actually a protected reserve, so you must resist the temptation to take any shells you may find on your journey. Instead, there are plenty of shops nearby that can fulfill all your souvenir-related desires. Bring a loved one with you up onto one of the stunning rock formations that line the coast and enjoy one of the most spectacular sights you will ever witness, the Emerald Sunset. A rare spectacle where, for a brief moment, the sun's rays turn into a dazzling green light show as the sun sets upon the beautiful dunes and lagoons of Jericoacoara. Number 7. Kashidako Beach, Ilha Grande. Ilha Grande, the island for explorers and adventure seekers, full of wonderful beaches, none quite catch our eye like Kashidako Beach. This relatively undiscovered gem is found in the most intimate and stunning 15 meters of water that can be found on the island of Ilha Grande. Take a stroll down the Villa do Abrão trail, surrounded by lush greenery, or if you'd rather, take a boat ride. You may even take the Super Sul tour on your way to Kashidako. Praia do Kashidako has distinctly beautiful, calm and crystalline waters. Despite being an oceanic paradise, this little piece of heaven is protected by a large rocky formation which isolates it from the rest of the ocean, giving you that sense of security and refuge you've been seeking. The views don't end at the surface though, because much more lurks underneath that deceptively beautiful clear green pool. Grab your snorkeling gear and prepare to set your sights on the beauty that is the natural sea life swimming beneath you. Number 6. Sancho Beach, Fernando de Noronha. Found on Fernando de Noronha Island, Sancho Beach was voted as the best beach in the world in 2014. With such a bold statement, it stands to reason that there must be something to this place. Sancho Beach is one of the most biodiverse places you can find, with plenty of natural sea life, including sea turtles, dolphins, manta rays, and much more. It is no wonder so many people are attracted to the natural beauty that is this island's wildlife. So much so that this is yet another protected area. In order to visit Sancho Beach, be prepared to pay an environmental tax to even enter the island. The blue-green water is a mystical world of life, so don't be afraid to dip under the water and allow yourself to enjoy the rainbow of colors that the ocean has to offer. You may even spot small sharks, but do not worry, they are harmless. Keeping an eye out for the biodiversity that dwells above the waves as well as below them, as you may stumble into all different kinds of lizards, birds, and even crabs if you choose to venture along one of the many scenic trails. Gaze upon the jagged cliffs or the mossy green hills. There is plenty here for you to explore. Number 5. Praia do Forno, Arraial do Cabo. Have you ever been told that money doesn't grow on trees? Well, whoever told you that has most likely never seen the beautiful mountains bordering Praia do Forno. These emerald green hills are rich with life. Towering above Forno Beach, these gorgeous green cliffs surround a mesmerizing shoreline, with sand containing a unique pink hue, making you feel like you're living in a tropical fantasy. Forno Beach is known for its distinctive horseshoe-like shape, making you feel farther from civilization than you've ever been. As you stroll down the colorful shoreline, you will see clear, pristine water, perfect to dip your toes in. Keep in mind, this beach is a hotspot for sea turtles, so keep an eye out above and below the water. And if you'd like, you can take a full diving expedition and take a look for yourself. While you may feel like you're trapped in a world far off from the familiarity of modern life, you will still find plenty of facilities, restaurants, and shops in the city of Arraial do Cabo. Let yourself get swept away by the taste of the sea, or dive into it yourself. You have many options here at Forno. Number 4. Porto Di Galinhas, Ipojuca. Porto Di Galinhas. Sound familiar? That's right. We mentioned earlier that this incredible beach is only but a tour away from Maragoji. Similar in many ways, Porto Di Galinhas is a beach with astonishing reefs that form small pockets of marine life during very low tide. A big difference between the two is that Porto Di Galinhas is considerably less crowded and more private, giving you all the space you'll need to enjoy this astonishing land to your heart's content. Unsurprisingly, snorkeling is very common here, with perfect pools of water to adventure into. You can get incredibly close to the fish here and even feed them. The waters in Porto Di Galinhas are an ideal temperature of 71 degrees Fahrenheit or 22 degrees Celsius, making it perfect for swimming. In room temperature waters, you can let your body float effortlessly in these exquisite pools of paradise. Order some lemonade or seafood, take a buggy tour, go kite surfing during the autumn months, or even rent a boat and explore the lively lagoons. Porto Di Galinhas has so much to offer and guarantees to wash away your worries for as long as you stay within its watery depths. Number 3. Copacabana Beach, Rio de Janeiro. Copacabana Beach, the Brazilian beach, one of the most popular tourist hotspots in the country, and for good reason. This area is rich with tradition, including the birth of the ever-so-relaxing bossa nova style of music. Surprisingly enough, Copacabana was originally known as Sacapenapa, meaning path of birds in Tupi. You may also hear it sometimes referred to as Princesinha do Mar, or Little Princess of the Sea. This beach offers you a magnificent view. Right off the bat, you will probably notice the gigantic granite slabs welcoming you at the gate, the sun's rays reflecting brilliantly off its surface. Hear the calls of the local shop owners and customers as you walk along the most active and beautiful stretch of land found in Copacabana, and arguably the world. Daring surfers, please be wary as caution is heavily advised. Copacabana has notoriously large and rough waves, though if you think you can handle the heat, by all means, don't miss the chance to surf on one of the most beautiful and iconic beaches in Brazil. Here in Copacabana, you are sure to get swept away by all the commotion. Between the countless vendors, bars, surfers, and sun-baked bodies, it'll be hard for you to remember a time before Copacabana. Number 2. Parque Nacional dos Lensura Maranhenses, Barreirinhas. A vast wonderland of magnificent sparkling white sand dunes scattered with rainwater lagoons. Lensura Maranhenses National Park is lesser known than some other Brazilian attractions like Copacabana, for example, but wonderful for its own unique beauty. It is truly an underappreciated oasis, as the midnight blue lagoons contrasted against the wintry white sands is really something brilliant to behold. The name itself is actually a testament to the way the sand dunes appear from above, wondrous blanketing sheets of sand resembling lightly tossed bed sheets. The lagoons here can get massive, with rainfall averaging near 50 inches a year. The biggest lagoons are Lagoa Azul and Lagoa Bonita, though before walking down to these pools of wonder yourself, you may first wish to hire a horse for transport. If that's not your style, quad bikes are also a viable option. More like a desert than a beach, you will have a profoundly memorable and wonderful experience as you wander these glistening blankets of sand, only to eventually retire and relieve your tension in the cool waters of Lensura Maranhenses National Park's oases. Number 1. Ipanema Beach, Rio de Janeiro. Get ready for our number 1 spot, where you can drink the nectar of the gods from a coconut shell alongside a stunning city bordered by imposing mountains. At Ipanema Beach, you will be surrounded by the lively tourism and natural beauty it is known for. The name itself may be familiar, as The Girl from Ipanema is a popular song as well as a tribute to the Brazilian bossa nova. As mentioned earlier, Copacabana and Ipanema are both key locations when it comes to the birth of this iconic and lovely sound. Why not take a listen and immerse yourself further? After all, the music scene is lively here, as open-air concerts are common and a great opportunity for you and your friends to experience this rich musical culture. There are plenty of physical activities for you to get involved in as well. Dotted along the beach side are soccer fields and volleyball courts, perfect to let off steam and run wild. There's always water nearby if you need to cool off. Play a game of tennis or sunbathe by the waves. It's really up to you. Why not all of the above? So, are you ready to visit Brazil yet? Have you visited any of these places already, and are there any better beaches that we missed? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends, especially those who complain about the cold the most. If you liked this video, you may also like these other videos. We have a lot of beach-themed videos with more on the way, so be sure to subscribe so you won't miss any in the future. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.